Hey, good morning to you. It is a Tuesday, and we have not talked in a while here on Coffee with the Pastor about COVID 19. We have seen folks, good people, get sick, and many of them had passed away with COVID. I know some good people right now that have COVID, and so the mask and the closing of businesses and schools and not allowing people to come together in large numbers and all of that after about a year, which we're at that point now officially, that we have been through a lot. All of us have in the last year involving COVID. And so we haven't talked about it in a while. But just as a reflection on this Tuesday morning, thank God that we're alive. Thank God that we hopefully we're on the backside of the COVID pandemic. I sure hope so. Hopefully we can say we're coming out of that season. Despite everything this past year that we have saw and heard and experienced ourselves, God has been good. There are so many questions regarding COVID. Why is it that one person gets COVID and their symptoms are just a few, and then somebody else gets COVID and they actually, unfortunately, pass away? It's just kind of mind-boggling. I don't have all the answers, and quite frankly, the scientists and the medical professionals, I think that also agree. They don't have all the answers either. But I know who does have the answer, and that's God. That's Jesus. He knows all things. He's all-knowing. He knows your beginning and your ending, and He is looking out for you. He is. He's looking out for you. This past year, maybe it wasn't COVID that affected you so greatly. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was a marriage crisis or a financial dilemma or trouble with your children, or a personal health crisis not related to COVID whatsoever. There's 100 things that it could have been, from having a bad car wreck to having major storm damage and having to try to go back in and rebuild. So many things happened in 2020. I realize this is March, almost April, and this actually is the week leading up to Easter. And so this Easter, we do have something extra special, I think, to celebrate. Number one, of course, is the fact that Jesus came and He died on Calvary's hill so that you and I could have salvation, so we could be free, so we could find freedom and have abundant life, and so we could have hope of making it to heaven. So this Easter should be very special, to say the least. Even more special than normal. And Easter's always special. I take nothing away from past Easter celebrations. But this year especially, no longer is our Savior, no longer is the Messiah, no longer is Jesus, the crucified Christ, in the grave, but He has arose. He has arose. He is victorious over death, hell, and the grave. And so we also, by aligning ourselves and linking up with Jesus, we can also find victory in Him. We also can be overcomers in Him. On our own, we're going to fail miserably. On our own, we're not going to quite make the mark. But if we'll align ourselves for the Lord, if we will submit to Him, if we really will embrace Him and His teachings and truly follow Him, then there's just no telling what God will do in our lives. He'll bless us, He'll keep us, He'll protect us, He'll heal us, He'll deliver us, He'll set us free, He'll open doors, He'll close doors, He'll make a way where there seemeth to be no way. Jesus is the risen Savior. God bless you. Hey, have a wonderful Tuesday. We do indeed have so much to be thankful for.